Hey there everybody, welcome to Sweet Talks with Ben. On today's Sweet Talk, we're going to be looking at how easy it is to keep track of all of our activities and events here within the calendar portion of Construction Suite. So if we go ahead and jump directly into the calendar, either by selecting the calendar icon over on the left-hand side of the navigation bar, or selecting one of the days here within the calendar, it'll take us directly to the calendar portion of Construction Suite. Now if you go to the navigation bar here on the left, by default it's going to open up your calendar in a month view. This month view is going to allow you to check out any of the tasks or activities that you have coming up throughout the course of this month. Now, these activities that are showing are going to be ones that are either coming directly from a schedule that may be in Construction Suite in one of your projects there, any of the manually created calendar events that you have also already created on your own. Maybe you didn't assign those to a project, so you can see those personal ones as well. And in addition to any sort of activities or scheduled events that maybe you've already created within ConstructionOnline that have synced here as well. So when it comes to actually creating an event, we can certainly go ahead and do so directly here on the month view, just like we could here on the week view as well. This is going to show you the current week that you're in, a nice 7-day look at that, as well as a more detailed day view for you to see exactly what is going on that day on an hour-by-hour basis. Maybe if you're not as much of a visual person as you are someone who likes to see a nice detailed list of events that are going on, you can check out the list view as well. From here you have a number of different ways that you can sort this information, as well as the ability to choose what duration of time you're actually wanting to look at. So whatever window it is, you can select either one of these icons here, the start and end date, set that date here, and we'll see how it includes even more tasks the further out that we go. Now, if we go ahead and jump back to our month view here, we'll look at how we can go ahead and add an event. Now, these events are going to be the same way to add them as whether you're here on the month view, within the week view, day view, list view, all of which are going to be extremely easy to use and allow you to keep track of these things even better. So to begin, we can either go ahead and select the new icon here at the top, or what I like to do is just right-click on the day that you're wanting to create this event and select new. From here, we'll go ahead and put in a subject. And maybe this is just going to be our annual beach trip. Now we're going to want to go ahead and make sure we assign a project type. Now when we assign this project type, that's actually going to help us keep track of this information, allow us to filter it down even further in the event that we wanted to. So we can go into the activity types here. By default, we've provided you with a number of different activity types that you can certainly go ahead and use. Edit those however you want to, or you can create your own new one. So I'm going to select add here, and this is just going to be, you know what, let's just call this the vacation type. Once we've named it, we can also go ahead and select what icon we would like to use to denote this type of project, or denote this type of activity. So we'll scroll down, and you know what, there's a sunshine here. We're going to select that, and now we can select this activity type to denote what type of activity this is. We can also go ahead and select the start times and end times. So it's going to be a start time starting July 27th. We're going to go for a whole week there. So let's go Sunday to Saturday. So we're going to leave on the 2nd there. We can assign any related contacts. Maybe we want to go ahead and assign our wife, Alice Gorey, here. That way we can send her out a reminder. We can assign it to a project if we wanted to. If you don't assign it to a project, it actually becomes just a personal one that you can check out, that you're the only person who can take a look at that. It won't show up in any of the other projects. Assign resources, priorities, and even put in a description. So for this description, we could also go ahead and set a reminder. Maybe we want to send out a planning reminder, maybe about a week in advance or so. Let's say the Wednesday before our trip at 8 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and send this out here. Let's say, hey, don't forget the sunscreen. We can also choose to go ahead and send this email out directly to Alice. That way she also gets this email and she knows to make sure that sunscreen's also packed. We'll go back to our activity portion here, the activity information. So everything looks good. We'll select OK. And now we'll see that our annual beach trip has shown up here with the same project type that we've put in and goes all the way through the date that we chose. Now from here, we also have a number of different ways to filter down this information. By selecting the visible types here at the top, We can choose which activities that we actually want to show on this calendar event. Maybe we don't want to see everything that could be on here because that might begin to clutter your calendar. So you can definitely switch down, maybe just take a look at which activities are here and available. Maybe we only want to check out the milestones that are pulling directly from any of our projects. So we can select that and OK. And we'll see now that we only see those specific ones there. We go back if we were to show all of them again. We can also filter by users. If we go to filter by users here, we can see the ones that we have created ourselves as the admin, as well as checking out any of the other tasks or events that were created by one of our other users internally as well. We can also go over here to the drop-down menu by the filter by, select which contact we would like to show, any sort of contact groups, projects, or even project groups. And just like many of the other portions of Construction Suite, by jumping directly into the list view, we definitely have the ability to sort by different column headers, to choose which information we would like, as well as the ability to group by. But with the group by, we could certainly go ahead and say which projects we wanted to look at here. And then in addition to that, if we also wanted to see maybe who created it, anything like that. Of course, these are all created by the admin. But just to give you a little more ability to filter this information down, show you what information it is that you're looking for, make sure everybody's on the same page and that you're able to stay up to date with your events that are coming up. Well, that concludes today's Suite Talk. If you enjoyed what you see, I encourage you to take a look at some of the other videos that we have available to you. As always, I'm Ben. Thanks for tuning in and have a great day.